Hey, what's going on? Happy day wherever you are. I am here to talk about the Hebrew Israelite camps, okay? They usually go by the black Hebrew Israelite camps, but I'm going to just call them Hebrew Israelite camps, okay? So there's some Hispanic people in them camps as well. So I don't want to just say black Hebrew Israelites, okay? So anyway, I want to talk about them really quickly. I spoke about the camps before, giving my opinion about them, their stance, their ideology, their doctrine, their presentation, their representation of the Most High Yah, okay? And I did not agree. I still don't agree. What I can say is I commend them for going out to the people, to the streets, because you don't know what to expect in them streets, okay? People could want to knock you upside your head, bottles thrown at you, people want to spit on you, people cussing you out because you got the 12 tribes chart, you cussing out the white man, calling him a white devil, okay? And then you talking about what you're going to do to their women, okay? I don't agree with that, okay? The Most High don't condone violence, not in that way. He's a man of war, but come on, in righteousness. Come on now. So I do commend them for going out there to the streets. Do I agree with a lot of things that they say? No, I don't. But they are out there, and I do appreciate some of the camps that are sincere and really truly have a heart after the Most High's heart, okay? But I want to talk about this whole doctrine and teaching on sex is marriage. And I'm going to include some pictures, some information, some scriptures, because I don't agree to that. My thing is, if we're going to say sex is marriage, then what is fornication? What is fornication? Isn't fornication premarital sex? Isn't fornication sexual immorality? So why are we preaching sex is marriage? Now, I believe somewhere in the Bible, it talks about if you take on a woman, then make her your wife. So if you bed her, if you go to bed with her, if you lie with her, if you lay with her, you enter her, you penetrate her, you might as well marry her. Okay? Because the Most High, he's holy. He's righteous. Who are we to just hop in and out of people's beds and say, oh, we're married now because we had sex? That's too easy, honey. If that's the case, then every single person who's having sex is married to whoever they having sex with. Okay? So if a woman has a man and she got like 2 other dudes on the side, those are her husbands too. You see, we got to do better than that. You see, that doctrine gives leeway for people to excuse themselves to have a whorish lifestyle, to make an excuse to leave the person that they're with and then go to somebody else. And it makes it easy to run away from responsibility and connection and covenant and lifelong responsibilities. A lifelong devotion, a lifelong vow that's permanent until the day you pass away. Now they want to talk about, oh, you know, that's the white man law. Oh, the white man marriage license. That's the white man this and the white man documentation. But excuse me, sir. Excuse me, ma'am. Don't you need a driver's license to get around? That's by the white man. Esau, whatever you want, whatever name you want to call the white man, Caucasian man. Driver's license, you need that. That comes from the white man. What about your rent? Who you paying that to? Your mortgage, who you paying that to? The bank, who owns the bank? Now, there's some black banks out there, but I'm sure your mortgage ain't coming from them. Your clothes, your materials, your clothes, your food, your water, where is that coming from? Who owns that? White man. Your social security number, who's behind that? Government, the white man. Esau, Caucasian man. So we have to stop this. I think a lot of these guys, they come into the truth, a good amount of them, for the pleasure of sex and to have multiple wives, to have multiple sex partners, because a lot of these guys have not truly been delivered. You know why I believe it's a lust spirit they operating from? Because the first things that they teach, one of the greatest things that they teach and promote is polygamy. Sex is marriage. And then look at the outcome in the so-called awakening. It's more drama in the so-called awakening than it is in the world. So how are you separating yourself from the world? Sex is a huge thing. You guys never heard of soul ties? That's a big, big deal. That's a huge deal. People are suffering tremendously with that because you don't know what type of spirits is attached to those you slept with. So no, you can't just say sex is marriage. You have to take an oath. You have to take a vow before the Most High. He has to bless that. Like the saying goes, the Yah don't bless mess. Mess don't get blessed. So ladies, lock it up. Keep it closed. Okay? Don't give the man the key. That's not your husband. He can't give you his last name. And even if you don't want to go through, okay, the so-called system with the white man, but at least have somebody to bless that marriage. At least have witnesses. Have somebody to acknowledge your union. But to just hop in bed with somebody because you courted for a few weeks, a few days sometimes, a few weeks, a few months. Okay, let's have sex. We're married. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm hearing the stories. I heard the stories. It's terrible. We're supposed to be separated. We're supposed to be separate. We're supposed to be the light in the world. We're supposed to practice purity until we are married. And we're supposed to teach our children the same thing. You can't chastise and judge the people in the world that's out there loose with it. But then yet we're doing the same thing and we're not even staying married. We're hopping from this person to that person to this person and then claiming it's of the Most High. No, it's not. No, it's not. That's carnal. That's immature. That's childish. You have not been delivered. You need to repent. So I do not agree with that at all. And it's dangerous. Because then now, okay, you lay with one woman. Then because you want to practice this polygamy because, okay, David did it. Jacob did it. Okay, I could do it too. But yeah, but that's Jacob and that's Jacob and David. They were kings. They were righteous men. Though David, had his sin and all that stuff. Okay, we all know what David did, but you're not David. You're not Jacob. Okay, and it takes a lot to have more than one wife. Some of y'all can't even handle one woman. It comes with a lot. You just one man. What you want 2, 3, 4, 5 women when you can't even handle one woman? You can't even communicate effectively with her. You can't even love her properly. You're not even gentle towards her. A lot of them have this shut your mouth. You can't teach. You can't speak. Who says that when the Most High have used women in the scriptures? What about Deborah? She was a judge of Israel. The men came to her, went to her. She was a judge. What about Esther? Wasn't she used to save her people? She married the king. The king chose her. Did her uncle Malachi supported her, groomed her, helped her, assist her to be this phenomenal queen? What about the prostitute? I believe her name was Hagar. That helped and hid the men and the Most High blessed her. So don't sit there and tell me that the Most High don't use women. That's foolishness. All we got to do is just shut our mouths and not talk and just take on what the man say. Whatever you like. No, it's not that. It's not that. It don't work that way. We're a helpmate to you. We're supposed to help the man. We're supposed to help a man in his vision, in his journey, in his walk. We're supposed to be his peace. We're supposed to be his best friend. We're supposed to be his support mate, his helpmate. We're supposed to bring wisdom, clarity, calmness, gentleness, vice versa for the man. He's supposed to be gentle, loving, caring, lay his life down on the line for his wife, for his woman, leave his mother and father and cleave onto his wife. Wife, emphasis on wife. We got to get things right. We have to stop this foolishness and make it up our own doctrine, make it up our own system. When it comes down to the scriptures, we can't play with the Most High's word. Again, if you don't want to go through the traditional way, the white man way, okay, you want to take it back to the ancient times and how they did it, okay, we'll take it back. But have somebody to bless it, have somebody to witness it. But don't just hop in bed with somebody and say, oh, we're married now. It don't seem right. Something got to give. You have to have something to connect you, somebody or something to hold you both together. Hold you both accountable to one another. Jumping into bed is just way too easy. It is what it is. And I'm standing my ground on that. I'm standing on business. I'm not teaching my child to say, oh yeah, sex is marriage. Boom, there you go. The question to you, what is fornication?